Exam grades announced. Okay, how bad do you guys embarrass yourselves?
Are you serious?
88th.
Not bad at all.
80th.
Yeah, seems about right.
74th.
Ah, man. I'm a right dunce when it comes to literature.
72.
I got a good score. Hooray!
66.
Yeah, right in the middle of the bell curve.
How many students are in that school? But 60.
What a relief!
52nd.
Well, technically I got above average, right?
No. 45th.
Ah, nice.
39th.
That's what I expected, I guess. I wish I'd done a little better.
29th. 26th.
Oh, hey! I got a pretty good score.
24th.
Not bad.
20th.
Woohoo!
16th.
Decent.
14th.
Within the expected range.
12th.
Fierce competition. Why'd I expect from a prestigious school?
10th.
My hard work has paid off.
9th.
The two highest scores are...
Fritz and Ada being Cedric's sidekicks, if you don't remember. I got the lowest score of the branch campus? And Kurt got 3rd place? No fair! All you must do is work harder next time. His Highness was 1st, and then 2nd and 5th are main campus students. I didn't do too bad, but I still ended up losing to Ash. Gotta hand it to you, man. Don't go overestimating me. Muse, you were in the top 10. But you got a perfect score in the technology section, Tita. Nice work, Allie. I got the score I expected, but I'm a little frustrated I didn't do well on the written answer questions. My score is not bad, but am I the lowest in Class 7? I mean, what the heck? Everyone else is in the top 20. How's that fair? Kurt and Muse sure are amazing. Don't forget Altina and Ash. They scored really high, too. Here, this sheet's got the rankings by class. Wow, we're tied for 1st place. So... Okay, Randy's group is in 7th. Here I was expecting Class 1 to be 1st by a mile. Outside the top 3, the scores are pretty staggered. Perhaps we've shown some branch campus pride. I can just see the frustrated look on those main campus students' faces. But man, good job, Kurt. You got 3rd place, top score at the branch campus. Yeah, I certainly put my all into it, but His Highness got 1st, and that girl who got 2nd. Is she the one that showed up during the Panzer Soldat training in May? I think the guy who got 5th is the other one. I feel like you could have aimed for a higher score, Ash. That's rich coming from you. You're getting 9th as fishy as hell. You got a lower score on purpose, didn't you? Oh my, I think you may be overestimating me a touch. Seems like a trust issue, but in reverse. Enough about everyone's high scores. Not too shabby, huh? Everyone really put their all into it. Right? While still keeping up with their club activities, no less. Academics is not about winning or losing. That's what I'm pleased to see we were able to keep pace with the main campus. Now that we're done with all that, we can announce the next field exercise location. But before that, that one thing we talked about is really going to shock everyone. Yeah, I was pretty floored when I heard it from the professor. Can't believe it's that type of Panzer Soldat. Well, don't look at me. That was the first I heard of it, too. $3 AP. So when am I going to finally be able to cash this stuff in? Panzer Soldat training. What is this? It's a mobile armor. Goliath Noah. It's friggin' enormous! Guess this is another Panzer Soldat. Its name was Goliath, correct? The Imperial Army uses approximately 10 of these. But why is one here? Rather, how is one here? It's way too big to bring by train. Maybe by airship? That's exactly right. It was delivered late last night, hanging by cables from 3 military airships. I didn't even notice. That explains the engine sounds I heard. So that's what that mountain-sized shadow was. You were watching it? See, we got a sudden notice from the Imperial government. They want us to test out the new model of Giant Soldat. But since it can't be transported by train, we can only borrow it for a short time. We're going to have everyone try it out and do a mock battle with it. Understood. Can't say its appearance is very elegant. Operations check is all finished. You can get it moving anytime now. Tita and all you in military finance, I'll need help with all the maintenance stuff. Yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. Troops, you can't beat it. It's the final model listed in his notes. But why send it here now? Man, I only tried that thing out for a little bit, but I can already tell it's way too complicated to expect students to just pick up. Yeah, apparently even in the Imperial Army there are only a few who can handle it. V from the Imperial Liberation Front must have been pretty talented. I don't really remember what happened to him. I know where Scarlet is, though. To be honest, I'd rather not end up in a situation where we need such a massive war machine. No arguments here. On top of that, it's a huge pain to lug around. That's enough, Wayne. You're up next, Uni. Enough with that Uni thing already. Good work. I don't know about that. I feel defeated. Didn't expect it would be so difficult for me to grasp its controls. It's got great power, but it's way too slow. Indeed, it doesn't seem suited for sniping either. I don't really hate it, but it's not very balanced. I think it might be pretty confusing unless you're used to handling lots of power, like... Me? It is true that I'm used to controlling Claim Soleil. You're also concerned not being able to find a model that felt right for you. Yeah, what if this one's right up your alley? Okay, last but not least, Altina. I'll give it a try. Good luck. Do be careful.
Orbital engine engaged. All actuators on. Altina Orion, beginning test operation of Goliath Noah.
You go, Allie. It's best it's gone yet. And then she blew up the school building. Not bad at all. Might be able to have a mock battle with it. That's enough. Altina, I think you're up for a mock battle? It'll be you against multiple machines. Mission accepted. Ready for practice combat. Yuna, Kurt, Muse, Ash, board your machines. You got it. She'll be quite the opponent. Feels kind of unfair for all of us to be ganging up on the little bunny. I don't know, we may get hurt if we don't give it our all. Aw, man. I see the Kestrel there, and that does not excite me. Match will be over when the Goliath or all 4 of the other machines are damaged, but don't forget it's a mock battle. Try not to go crazy. Ready? Go. Changing partners. Swap partners during Divine Eye battles by pressing right. If anyone in the battle becomes incapacitated, a reserved combatant will take its place. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with Muse being on the bench here. Reduce its HP to 30.
All right.
Oh, crap. So, normally I try to read the legs or something for clues, but dude, Like, right here I want to swing for the chest.
Very well.
Okay.
It's down. It's mine.
My turn.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how you get
mine.
the left arm's the weak spot here. It looks the same.
Charging.
All right.
D9.
Take this! Our chance! It's mine!
So that put her back
My
in
turn.
neutral, and the arm becomes her weak spot again.
There. It's mine.
Yeah.
What the hell does she have against Yuna?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's mine.
My turn.
Oh no.
It's down. At once.
Leave it to me.
There.
It's mine.
Mistral Blade.
Sure. Yeah. It's mine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Spirit!
Charging.
Very well.
There. Sure. Yeah.
Doesn't really matter where you hit it right now.
It's mine.
It's my turn! You can't escape! Fire! Wide open! It's mine!
Sure. Now, eat this! That's what you get for being careless. Yeah! It's mine!
Let's go.
Succeed in delaying it a bit.
Strike!
It's down. It's mine.
Here I go! Wide open! Everyone ready?
Leave it to
Leave
me!
it to me.
It's mine! There!
It almost did knock it down to 0.
Well, look at that. Yeah, I did it!
And Muse is staying off on the side there like she actually did anything. We just needed to damage it a little, right? Indeed, it appears we made a crack in its outer armor. We won, but it sure doesn't feel like a victory. Yes, this may be a very difficult machine to face in a true battle. Alright, that's enough. Good job, Teeny. Altini? Altina, can you hear me? Altina, is something wrong? She ain't moving at all. The hell? This... Everyone defensive positions. What the? Altina? What's going on? Can she not hear us? Did she lose control? I'll jump in the Hector and... No, I'll go. You know who. Acknowledged. Instructor, we leave this to you. No, get your asses off the ground and do something. You're not government workers, you're students, damn it. Valimar, can you detect what's going on inside that machine? Scanning internal area. Seems the girl's in a trance-like state. I don't know the details, but it seems highly likely she is operating the machine while unconscious. In order to stop her, you must cause her to regain consciousness. Why is this happening? Alright, I'll make an opening and then quickly strike the cockpit. Let's go, Valimar. Leave it to me. So Valimar against Goliath Noah Id.
I'm up! Yeah! It's down! An opening!
It's working. Let us push through.
There! Yeah! Sit! I'm up! Huh. It's down! An opening! I'm up! There! Yeah! Sit! Let's go!
Yeah.
Sit! It's down! An opening! Let's go! There! Yeah! Sit!
Power diminishing. Use of spirit charge advised.
This is getting annoying fast.
There! Yeah! Sit!
And she's immediately in the next stance.
Spirit!
Quick, body slam him.
I'm up! Spirit! I'm up!
I think I can end it.
There! Yeah! Sit! Let's go! Sit! Now! An opening! I'm up! Sit! It's my turn! Huh. Now! An opening! Let's go!
I'm kind of curious. It doesn't really matter.
Sit! Now! An opening! It's my turn! Now, bring it on! Take this!
You missed.
It's my turn! Sit! Healing strike! Now! Enlightened domination! All right, nice work.
Now. What the?
Are you alright?
Instructor Rain? What was I?
Allie, are you okay?
Has she regained consciousness?
Everyone. I remember fighting everyone in the mock battle, and then...
It would appear her memory is a bit fuzzy.
Doesn't look like she's hurt, though. Hey, you better get out of there already.
You handled that nicely. Was that one of your 8 leaves moves? Yeah, it's part of the 8th form for when you're without a weapon. Glad everything turned out okay. You're just full of surprises. What's your take on what just happened? Something must have happened to either Altina or the machine itself. Can't say. She is a bit of a unique case. But I felt like something was wrong with the Goliath itself, too. Yeah, you're right. Either way, it seems the old man's taking an interest in it. Yeah, I'll ask him about it later.
Number 74 has demonstrated it satisfies the conditions. We may now proceed to the final sequence.
Wow, we're going to have field exercises around the capital? That'll be a nice change of pace. Maybe I can pop back home and pay my family a visit. Wait, so since it overlaps with the summer festival, we can party too? Our departure will be very early Saturday morning. Needless to say, we won't have much time. I know the date is close, but make sure you are fully prepared. Just like I thought. You still torn up about what happened earlier? They did say it may have been an issue with the orbital circuitry. There was no damage, so you don't need to worry about it further. But I lost consciousness and caused trouble for everyone. It's hard to say what would have happened if the instructor hadn't stopped me. Just put it out of your head. Quit worrying about it. I caused a bunch of trouble at Crossbell, but it's all okay now. I remember you pretty much turned into a shut-in after that. That's right, it involved nearly the entire school. You don't need to dig up all that again. As I said, before we are all classmates. If one of us is in need, the rest of us will lend our aid. Cheesy as hell, but he's not wrong. In only 3 days, our special missions will begin. Yeah, and we're gonna need your help for sure, Allie. I'm sure we'll find ourselves up against tons of trouble. Everyone. Alright.
Your rank has increased.
53, so we jumped up 2 ranks there.
Here's your reward.
So we have the Extragas and the Rebellion Cross. Nothing for the medals, though.
Continue to train hard.
And we'll just power forward. Full speed ahead, you know? Field exercise departure. Hello, everyone. Well, Vincent, Principal Pinup Girl. Principal, you're here early today. Principal Soldat? Pablo, everyone else too. Help us load the 6th car. For real? Tita Russell, don't dawdle. Huh? Bring the orbital gear. You just put it through combat training, or you're not going to use it in the field exercises? Yes, I'll go get it. I like how her hair levitates there. Principal? Professor? After all this time, you decide to join the field exercises now? I've been invited to a party at the Imperial Palace on the first day of the summer festival. Because of that, I figured it'd be convenient to tag along with the rest of you. That way she saves on train fare. I've been invited to the same party. I've reached a good stopping point in my keep experiments for the moment, so I will be attending as well. Are these two for real? I don't doubt them, but I sense trouble.
These will be our 4th set of field exercises. You should be familiar with the process by now. However, familiarity dulls one's senses. When the world is a battlefield, to be careless spells death. The Professor and I will join you this time. Consider our presence a way to help you maintain a sense of urgency. Only 2 years ago, Heimdall's Summer Festival was interrupted by a terrorist attack. Though rumor has it, the terrorists were backed by a certain high-ranking noble.
Whoa, what? Really? Indeed. The Imperial Liberation Front. They were funded by the former Duke Cayenne.
But it seems we have worse threats to deal with than mere terrorists now. They aren't part of Ouroboros, nor are they Jaegers. They're agents of the country that threatens our empire most.
Principal!
So much for keeping things under wraps. Sorry, man. Must be rough. I've already given up.
That said, there's no need for us to be over-wary. Through your efforts, both Lemaire and Ordis were saved from crisis. When the railway cannons were pointed at you, you held fast, with courage befitting the horned lion of Thors. We have but a single objective this time. To prove to this nation that your honor is no mere coincidence.
Yes, ma'am! Damn, that's some battle cry.
Yeah, she truly is a great general.
I can see why the Imperial Army and Intelligence Division still have their eyes on her.
Have you finished maintenance on the areas I assigned you?
Yes, I modified it so it automatically changes the output limit of the actuator. And for the posture limiter when landing?
Go get him, everyone! Please stay safe.
We'll catch you at the summer festival!
I pray you find success on your field exercises.
Guess they're gone. Seems like stuff's getting bad. Maybe I'll talk to Mama about it.
Looks like the branch campus students are gonna make their debut in the capital soon. Well then, I'll have to consult with Director Michael when I put together the proposal.
Just as Sir Thomas said, I will need to be ready to move at a moment's notice.
As you're aware, we will be arriving at Heimdall's Central Station in approximately 30 minutes. Once we complete our inspection and load the necessary supplies, we'll proceed to the field exercise grounds near the Sutherland main line. Also, any further announcements, Principal Le Guin? Nothing in particular. Please continue. Just pretend I'm not even here. The stars of our field exercises are you instructors and the students. Yeah, pretending you're not here is easier said than done. Do the two of you plan to participate in instructing the field exercises too? This will be a good opportunity to study the way the students operate their equipment. The celebration is still 3 days from now. Wouldn't do to simply while away our time until then. We'll be around, so if anything happens, don't hesitate to call. Don't hesitate, got it. Very well. Since the summer festival is approaching, all of Heimdall is more excitable than usual. I advise those of you in Class 7 to be ready for anything while conducting your missions. Understood. In that case, dismissed. Once we arrive at the station, be sure to move quickly. Won't be long before we get there, but maybe I'll make my rounds. So the principal and the professor are going to be with us this time. We'll be safe with them, but I can't shake this feeling. I think I'll see how Class 7 and the other instructors feel about all this. So, step 1, get back in the first car. We have to talk to him anyway, I guess. Louise, aren't you going to take a break with the others? Yes, but I need to finish up some communication work here first. We're in contact with Heimdall Station right now. There are a lot of other trains also running on our track at this time. I see, makes sense. Traveling during the day is going to be different from traveling late at night. Sorry to interfere with your work. Good luck with everything. Thank you. Sliding again in the train station, I'll work with Stark on this. I was kind of curious if we could cash in anything because we're nearing the end of the game. It's about 30 minutes to Heimdall Central Station by train. It's a lot faster than the usual trip. Yeah, they're missing an article there. We'll be there in no time. Good to hear. We're counting on you to get us there safely, Stark. Of course, leave it to me. I didn't expect the principal and the professor to actually come with us. They claim it's because they were invited to the celebration at the castle, but it's a good point. I wonder what made them suddenly decide to come with. Suppose it doesn't change anything for us instructors. That's right, you finally get it. You and I come from different backgrounds and each have our own goals, but our task of leading the students remains unchanged. Your special ops missions in Heimdall may bring to light a number of issues, so good luck. Understood. Wait, issues? Well, you'll understand soon enough. Just be ready for anything. That makes me even more worried. Heimdall, seems like Claire hasn't been by the store. Don't mind me. We aren't far from Heimdall Station. Make the most of your time until we get there. So yeah, real quick, I actually want to look at the cooking thing. Can you cook with Aurelia? No. Looks like Tita's not an option either. Okay, let's go into the next car. In case you want to screen around with a recipe book, you know how that goes. Instructor Reen, Schwarzer are making your rounds. What are you two doing? Come to think of it, it's pretty rare to see the two of you together. We're both nobles from Lemaire, so of course we share some connections. We'll have a nice little chat from time to time. Though I certainly can't relate when it comes to swordsmanship. I see. I heard they left together on the last day of our field exercise at Ortis. Right, Muse. Whatever happened to you stealing Schwarzer's heart? It's pretty tough to get, but I have no doubt his unquenchable passion for me is growing by the day. Come on, not you two, Principal. They completely changed the topic all of a sudden. What if your competition, Muse? I've heard all about Princess Alpha and even Schwarzer's little sister. Rumor has it you're going to be the princess's dance partner at the upcoming celebration. Oh no, Her Highness was just joking. I haven't even been invited to the celebration. You never know, you may receive a royal summons at any time. If you were to be the princess's dance partner, You may well end up her partner. Much like Elise, it seems I have my work cut out for me. You mustn't neglect your pride as a woman. Give it your all. Of course. I don't stand a chance against the two of them teamed up. Princess Alvin, your sister, and all the ladies of the old Class 7. I'm sure lesser men burn with jealousy, seeing you surrounded by so many lovely ladies. Please don't tease me like that. According to Principal Le Guin, all you need to make your heart's desires real is enough drive and a bit of force. Hope you're looking forward to what I have in store for you. You really never let up, Muse. Tone it down a little. Get the feeling they're hiding something, though. I'm gonna try to focus more on the game now. In case you're wondering, the cat comes by like every 5 minutes, hops in front of the screen, looks around, then takes off. I don't know why. Principal Le Guin is always so good at firing us up. I feel like we can beat anything, no matter what we're up against. It's like the final stretch. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. It's about 30 minutes to Heimdall. That's so fast. This time our enemy is the Republic of Calvard. I knew this clash between two arch-enemies was destined, but my mother was also once lived in Calvard. I have mixed emotions about this. Makes sense. I never imagined that the principal would join us this time. I'm nervous, but her presence here makes me want to work even harder. Never thought there'd be agents from the Republic here either. It's to be expected by now, but our field exercises are always somewhat complicated. Having Una in the kitchen is really helpful. She's really handy, not to mention how good her cooking skills are. Can't you just join the cooking club too? It's not every day you're on kitchen duty, Una. Yeah, I wanted to help take some of the load off Sandy. So if you want anything to drink, just let me know, Instructor Ian. Sure, thanks, Una. That's at our next field exercises are in Heimdall, huh? Isn't that where Kurt used to live? Same with Wayne and Instructor Toa. Nice to go and meet their families if we get the chance, that is. That said, Instructor Ian, you are, of course, going to meet up with the rest of old Class 7, right? Not really sure what you mean by of course, but yeah, I am. We finally might be able to all meet up for once. I don't know the exact details yet, but I plan on getting permission to leave tonight. I see, so that means Elisa and Laura and Emma and Fee too? Scandalous. Could you stop making all these accusations? In my opinion, one of the biggest attractions in Heimdall is the Imperial Museum. Of course, Dreckel's Plaza and Mater Park aren't bad either. Why are you getting all excited? You're from Heimdall. Besides, we all know the real attraction is the racecourse. Here they got a bunch of fancy bathhouses, too. Don't forget about the Garnier District. That's where they got all the entertainment. The Opera House, casinos, clubs. Man, if I need to play the part of responsible teacher, I could really let loose there. Instructor Andy, shouldn't you be scolding Ash instead of agreeing with him? They don't even let students place bets at the racecourse, but I'll keep that to myself for now. We may be in the capital for now, but we can't afford to let our guard down again. Right, especially now that we've got the Republic to worry about, too. Yeah, add the principal coming along with us to that list of worries. Anyway, Tot's coming to the capital for some foundation work. Like a business trip? Yeah, she's gonna be stopping by the new Rhineford store opening up in Heimdall. If you see her, send her my regards. Will do. Instructor Andy, shouldn't you be scolding Ash? Hey, Orlando can be a pretty chill guy after all. It's up to you who you talk to, but make sure you stay in line during field exercises. Yeah, I got the whole lecture memorized by now. For being forced to wake up at the damn crack of dawn, we sure as hell have a lot of free time. Hey, you play Vantage Masters too, yeah? Let's go around, I'll teach you a thing or two. Sure, I don't mind, but don't assume you'll be able to cheat against me. I don't need to cheat to beat you. Strong words, Ash. So... yeah, I got a witch card from what's-his-face, but not the sorcerer. That makes no sense. But it looks like they have similar hats. Yeah, I think she may actually be the weakest one of the bunch. Actually, no, I'd say Fighter's the weakest, then probably her. Nice thing about Fighter is the counterattack, but you can power up the other one. She'll always deal 4 damage. Like last time I got the Knight pretty strong. She can buff those guys who infinitely scale. Ranger just shoots from the back. You can power him up. Thief gives you the card draws and you always double tap something. Let's go. Swordsman?
Bring it on!
How many of these Master cards are there? Damn it. Oh wait, he goes first? Okay, I'm cool with that. Ditch these. So I don't know why he has 5 crystals on turn 1. Huh, so Swordsman can be good if you have someone who can heal him, but not likely. Jerk! But yeah, he can't afford to hit me anymore, otherwise I'll just counterattack him like that. So it chose to commit suicide rather than let my guy power up. This is 5. I have 7 crystals, so we will go this way. I'll take this for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna suicide this. So that didn't count as a defeat. Sadly, the Greon can start attacking immediately. The good news is I can blow it away, unless it commits suicide like that. Oh my god, he just won it. Nope, he chose not to win. Had they all piled on Knight, they would have won. So yeah, I need to leave that one up there just in case. Otherwise I risk losing. And with this I just won. He has too many cards that just attack immediately.
For real?
3 Grion cards. I'll talk to them at the end. Heimdall's a melting pot for all sorts of people and things. Jam-packed for sure, but there's so much to see. Where do you fancy going during our free time? I think I want to go shopping for some records. Also interested in seeing the Heimdall racecourse. Good plan, wouldn't be surprised if we found some hidden gems around here. Can't forget the racecourse either. Speaking of, I wonder why they don't have Orbital car races here. Only makes sense since Calvard has them. Good point. Real mystery is why there's no train races, though. That might be for the best. How come? Good to see they're enjoying themselves. They can only run on rails, right? Would that even make for an interesting race? Explain yourself, Gustav. What's more intense and exciting than a train race? Screw it, we'll talk to Sydney first. Anyway, just think it over, okay? You can trust me on this one. Wouldn't mind, but... Here's the book you loaned me. I finished reading it. Did you like it? It was as good as you said, Tatiana, but it was almost entirely about guys. I think I'd like seeing it cover some friendships between girls, too. Interesting, so that's what you're into. What exactly does that mean? What's Tatiana talking about? Well... I see, so that's what she's into. I mean, that's great and all, but how could she not see the beauty in the blossoming bonds of young men? Hey, you loaded the Orbble gear this time, right? Yeah, Professor Schmidt asked for it kind of out of the blue. Might be joining everyone in combat tactics for the field exercises. I see, just be careful not to get hurt. Of course. Agate's here in Heimdall, too. I don't want to make a fool of myself in front of him. I see. So he is coming. That's reassuring. Having Professor Schmidt around is really reassuring. I need to do my best at field exercises so he doesn't scold me.
I'll help.
That's right, she doesn't sell the weapons. We may be in the capital, but outside those city walls, it's survival of the fittest. So in other words, it's no different from everything we've been doing up till now. So let's eat well, sleep well, and train well. Sure thing, that sounds simple enough. Reen. Seems they've loaded quite an extraordinary mech. You mean the Principal Spiegel? Apparently he has a different orbital engine than the normal models. Sure anyone besides the Principal wouldn't be able to pilot it. Indeed, I recall fighting her before. She was certainly very capable. That aside. Is something the matter? I felt a presence in the direction of Heimdall. It felt familiar and nostalgic, but it vanished shortly thereafter. Nostalgic? Was it something from the War of the Lions? I cannot say for certain. It could also have been a simple error in my sensors. Either way, we'll need to keep our guard up as per usual. You're right. So, are these the teacher mechs? Oh, that's the Kestrel, looks like, in the Orbital gear. That's everything from the Goliath's data analysis. Though I suspect it doesn't provide any answers to your question. It was enough, thank you. Altina? Instructor Reen. Schwarzer? It's rare to see you two talking. Is this about what happened the other day? Yes, about how the Goliath went wild under my control. Professor Schmidt and a technical officer from the Imperial Army were investigating the incident. I see. Did you figure anything out? There were no issues with the Goliath itself. It's pure machinery, no mystical components like the Divine Knights have. That said, Pedestal still have systems designed to trace the tendencies of their pilot and give feedback. To put it in layman's terms, her synchronization with the Goliath could be considered too good. The high potential this girl holds to control machinery, such as her combat shell, combined with her extremely high sync rates, led to a psychological resonance of sorts between her combat shell and the Goliath. That is my current hypothesis. I see. As Valamar's pilot, I think I sort of understand. I remember letting my power loose like that back during the Northern War. Yes, what you did was somewhat similar. When you did it, you were able to destroy archaisms inside the people they were attacking, but I... Altina? So long as that combat shell remains a black box, this is all I can tell you. This is a problem you'll need to deal with on your own, Black Rabbit. You may have been artificially created, but you are a living organism with cognition and will. You're no different from a human. Professor? What does the workshop mean to you? What is the relation between your combat shell and yourself? You need to figure out the answer to those questions, difficult though it may be. Altina? I'm okay. No, I'm sorry. I just wanted you here. Having Claim Soleil by my side feels so normal. I never really questioned it. But I'll start thinking more about it from now on, and about myself as well. Well, I'll always be here to help you. Let me know if you ever want to talk. And of course, you know the others are willing to help you too. Yes. Of course, I must still carry out our special ops missions in the capital. I don't want to lose Demilium either. I'll put my effort into both things. Good idea. I'll do what I can to support you. Understood. She can't get out from the Black Workshop's shadow that easily. But just like the other students, no, maybe even more than them, she's growing up. As her instructor, I couldn't be happier. Just looking at the map to make sure that I talk to everyone. There she is. You seem like you're spacing out a little. Something wrong? Just thinking about something? There's no need to worry. If you say so. Anyway, I poured you some hot milk. Be sure to drink it before it gets cold. Thank you. Looks like I don't need to worry about Altina with Yuno around. I like this hot milk Yuna made for me. It warms me up. And then he's gonna be in the first car, damn it. Oh, he's right here. Schwarzer. Professor, I just wanted to thank you earlier. With Altina, I mean. It was bothering me, so I said what needed to be said, that's all. If you have time to thank me for nothing, you have time to go check on the other students as well, so go. Sure thing. Kurt, I'll give this to you now, okay? I think you should talk with Instructor Reen as well. You're right, I apologize for the trouble. Is this about your request for leave? Instructor. Yep. I'm sure it'll depend on where exactly you'll be going for your special ops missions. But if everyone's going to be in Heimdall anyway, they might as well go visit home. It's close enough to visit on the weekend, so I don't think it's really necessary. That said, I haven't been home since school began, so I should probably visit at least once. You definitely should. If we get a chance, I'd like to come say hello as well. Your mother lives in the Leica district, right? Yes, but as you know, my brother and father are away. Either way, I'll let you know once we've figured out where our special ops missions will take us. Kurt has become so much more open than he was at the start. Seems like he really looks up to you now, Reen, don't you think? I don't know about that. Compared to his father and brother, there are a bunch of things I'm lacking as a role model. The head of the Vander School and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller. Wonder how they're doing. Prince Oliver, too. Yeah. Oh, right. Your house is in Heimdall, too, right? Are you going to stop by while we're there? Yeah, I think so. I haven't been home in a while myself. My aunt's been asking me to visit, so I plan on stopping by when I've got time. I see. That's right. Both her parents passed away a while ago. They were scholars, I think. Right. I need to give Wayne his documents, too. See you later, Reen. See you. Okay, everything's all set in your proof for leave, Wayne. Didn't realize we're from the same part of the city. Neither did I. My family only moved there after the Civil War, actually. What a strange coincidence.
Gunslinger Car 1 calling all students of the branch campus.
We do not get the chance to talk to Kurt.
We'll be arriving at Heimdall Central Station momentarily. Once we arrive, we will also need to carry supplies, so everyone get ready now.
Not bad, her voice carried well, but it didn't sound tense. Better take her advice and head back to my room. Or we can go talk to Kurt. Where is Kurt? There he is. Kurt, my man, you're back. Don't know when you're heading home, but keep your schedule open for the summer festival, okay? I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be free that day yet. Hold on a moment, are you getting Kyrie involved in this too? He got so worked up about it, it was kind of hard to refuse. Yeah, I figure the more people the better. Watch out, summer festival, here we come. Don't you think you're being a little too preemptive about this? Sydney never changes. Wonder if Principal Le Guin said, if anything Principal Le Guin said to him got through. Just think it over. Trust me. We'll be arriving in Heimdall soon. I should go get ready. Before long, the Derflinger reached Heimdall Central Station. After a 10-minute stop where a quick inspection was performed and supplies were loaded, it continued onward to its destination. This station is seriously huge. I was thinking Crossbow was big. This is the center of the gigantic railroad network that spans all of Erebonia. Even has the RMP's logo stamped all over it. Check out those show-offs. Does this mean Instructor Claire's here? Yes, though she's always traveling all over Erebonia.
A special armored train will be arriving shortly on Platform 1. Please stand clear of the area.
That's... the other campus. The Arc Royale. What's that? Isn't that the same model as the Derflinger? And that emblem? So a head-to-head battle, is it? That's Fritz and Ada, by the way. Prince Cedric. Are those students Zades? Didn't think we'd run into him right out of the gate like this. I'm fine with it, just means things are gonna get real fun quick. Seems this set of field exercises will be interesting indeed. Well, Pablo got his train race. And it looks like we won. "6 a.m.
Now, since we're both in our machines already, let's have a little mock battle.
We just got here minutes ago, and you already want to start fighting?
Can't stand getting butt in like that? Worst part is she's my boss, so I can't even talk back. For now, simply play along so as to not interrupt the field exercises. That aside, didn't even know the main campus had a private train. Does that mean they're doing field exercises near the capital too? Yes, I'm sure they're already setting up their camp northeast of Heimdall by now. Their train is called the Arc Royale. Aside from the painted decorations, it's identical to this train. Guessing they intend to work with us to resolve the situation. Probably want to compete more than cooperate. Seems like a bunch of operatives from the Republic are infiltrating the place. In any event, you must all quickly accompany Instructor Herschel to Heimdall Central Station. We're going to the RP headquarters? They're based out of the station, right? Wouldn't it have been more efficient to have gotten off when we were stopped there? We still need to set up the camp and report in first. Speaking of, the local person in charge here would be Governor Regnitz, right? We met him in Crossbell before. For one of the Empire's elites, he definitely looked the part. Yeah, even though it's super early in the morning, he's going out of his way to meet with us. Since we'll all be cooperating this time, I'll be coming with you if that's okay. We'll be glad to have you along. Make sure everything stays under control. Special ops missions will be a bit irregular this time. Main campus aside, I'm sure these Calvard agents are going to be a handful. Make sure you stay safe, everyone. Understood. Off we go then. This is actually my first time doing something with you, Instructor Toa. She took good care of me when I was in military finance. It's only going to be for a short while until we reach Heimdall Station. I use an arts gun, so I'll also be fighting when the need arises. No, please leave that to us. Can't let someone as small as you fight for us. Small? Well, I guess that's true, but... Come on, Ash. Since you're with us, it would be great if you could give us orders. I would like to see the leadership that commanded the Crimson Wings during the Civil War firsthand. Really? I hope I live up to your expectations. We can't leave the Governor waiting, so let's leave as soon as we're ready. Let's go. Got a message. Aw, man. Wait, no, she's not here. With help from Emma. I asked Emma to help me send you a thank you message. You just love to be a people pleaser, don't you? Or a pussycat pleaser in this case. You know, nice gifts like these could be misleading for some girls. Just some friendly advice. I do like the ribbon, by the way. Amazing, she learned to use an Arcus just to give me a lecture. As long as she likes it. Okay, so we'll work our way down the train trying to cash in stuff from previous chapters. You should know the drill by now, right? Class 7 is leaving soon, huh? You guys be careful out there. You've changed a bit lately, haven't you, Valerie? I've heard you started showing off her singing skills in Modern Music Club. That's... Can you guys just focus on the field exercises already?
I'll take a look then.
Show the notes.
This is wonderful.
More than 174. Here's the reward. 4 power droplets. You've been a help, thank you, you're welcome, yada yada. Something about the campus. Instructor Toa, are you sure we don't need to set up the communication infrastructure? The capital has its own infrastructure. That being said, the communication can be limited depending on the area you're in. Just need to be patient in regards to that. Anyway, communication shouldn't be an issue. Heimdall's amazing.
Let's check. Wow, you got so many!
Since you have over 84, I'll give you a reward. 4 vitality droplets. Sublime. These field exercises feel even more tense than usual, especially with those spies from a certain country still in hiding. But just like the principal said, we need to keep giving it our all. I don't know why they can't say Calvard, but whatever. Maybe you're giving too much. No need to be so dense. I guess you're right.
I'll take a look.
Show Tatiana the notes.
So many! Thank you very much.
Here's your reward. 5 magic droplets. So how many of these droplet things do I have because I haven't been using them? Here we are. So I can give someone 280 hit points, 16 strength, 20 defense, 20 arts, 25 art defense. Yeah.
Here I go!
My turn!
Now.
Let's go!
Damn. I was wondering if I could have Toa as the sprite on the field. Completely missed him. Professor Schmidt, I leave class 11 to you. Yeah. I already gave them their assignments. They can handle themselves from here on out. So Professor Schmidt's going to handle military finance for you while you're out? If you're going to remember anything, remember this. I'm here to do my own research. Full stop. It doesn't matter if the students have any questions. That's what Irving and my disciple are for. That's pretty much exactly how he conducts his classes. So Tita teaches those, then? Feels strange to be diving straight into field exercise when we just left leaves. Need to switch gears. I'm sure we still have a lot ahead of us.
Did you need something?
Those are very pricey. So that one says CP. I don't know if it always did or if there was some sort of update or something that I could have picked up somewhere because this doesn't go online. Unless that's the one thing they actually did correctly,
Take
which
care.
I'd still find surprising. Top off everyone's CP. I already went over the assault points or brave points thing, just NIS translations for the win. I'm already tired. Not sleeping on the train is so different. We did leave at 5 AM, so it's understandable. Do you think drinking canned coffee is enough to wake you up? Did have some already this morning. So sleepy. Don't drink too much. Save some for Godot. Yuna, are you in Class 7 heading to Heimdall now? Yep, we're going to meet with the governor first. Jessica, are you maintaining your spear? Looks like you're more into it than usual. Yes, with Principal Le Guin around, I can't help it. Can't wait for my clearance to demonstrate the results of all my training. Good luck, Jessica. And finally, Valimar. Reen, will you be going off with Toa and the students? Yeah, just for a little while. I ask that you remain vigilant while you are out there. Were Toa to be injured, it would be a serious blow to the branch campus. No arguments there. Thanks for worrying about me, Valimar. So I guess Toa's the only one he actually does care about. Suck on that, Reen. Aw, man, is that a side quest marker? Yes, it is. The Orbital Gear 3, if they can mass produce it, it'd be really helpful for mining. It's probably good for drilling and explosions. Depending on the situation, you can change the arms for different applications too. I see, it's an interesting perspective, Gustav. How are things going with the Orbital Gear, Tina? I believe the professor pointed out a few things earlier. That's right, thankfully we made several improvements since the last tests. It's good to hear.
Yes.
Aw, man. She does have something here, though. Offensive arts do more damage, but cost more. Like, if I can combine that with ingenuity, that'd be decent. It's just, it's not going to be good for a prolonged fight. Chance to deal crits, wider area, so I believe I used this on Emma in the past games.
Thanks. I'll help.
So yeah, there's a new sword out here.
Thanks. I'll help.
Quartz-wise, there's no break forward, just verifying that. Actually, are there new offensive spells? Cerule, Diamond, Gravion, no.
Thanks.
So that's the main campus's own armored train, the Arc Royale. That red coat is gorgeous. Wait, hold up. Since when did the main campus get their own version of the Derflinger? Yeah, you'd think having the Courageous would be enough for them. Feels like they're trying to show off to us. All we have to do is show them up. Well then, he sure is fired up. I can understand why, though. The main campus has their own way of doing things, and we have our own. All we can do is our best our way.
Just tell me what you need.
So he doesn't actually sell the stuff from leaves like one of those Proverbs things. But otherwise, we have 5 of the Mishies here, no merchant one.
Take care. Gotta restock?
This is new.
Take care.
Seems like the main campus's campus to the north of Heimdall. We cannot lose to them.
Have a look-see.
Kokuto. Cuts, maybe that melts the empty space when it cuts. What? Guardian. Crystal Swords. Calamity Arm. Primavera. And Volcano. That's right, I got new things to equip too.
See ya. Have a look-see.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. Histoire, if you're not familiar with French, can mean story, history, any of that type of stuff. And then Red Scorpion. He's infringing on the Orlando family's trademarks there. So just 100 power. The Battle Guard. Okay, I got these from Laura and the others, it looks like. Extregas, that's for Kurt. Giving that to her. That's actually an improvement for him. Mainly looking at the speed stat, in case you're wondering.
Thanks.
Okay, for Reen, it's 50-point increase and a 35. Units, it's 60 and a 40, but she loses it on speed. For Kurt, 35 gain, 45 gain. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's going to use these boots. Those boots suck, dude. For Muse, she loses a lot. Ash barely gains anything, really.
See ya.
I heard that the principal will be joining Class 8 on their field exercises. Curriculum will be changing accordingly. I feel for Instructor Andy. Good point. Alright then. Alright, the field exercises are about to start. Gonna go all out this time too. It's nice to see Leo being her usual self. It's really reassuring. Heimdall is nearby. I wonder if my parents and sister are doing well. Yeah, doesn't your sister go to that girls' school? We're good friends, right? Mind if I make friends with her too? Ash, what are you implying? My sister loves pretty boys. You and Kurt are dangerous. You hear that, pretty boy? You want to compete to see who she'd fall for first? Of course not. Why don't you show Wayne a little more respect? That's right, Ash, you can learn a thing or two from Kurt. Boys are so noisy. I don't blame Wayne, though. So this is the South Ostia Highway. There's plenty of lakes and wild plants out here, plus the beasts look nice and healthy. So it'll be more than enough for us to survive on. Freddy really sees the world in an interesting light. It's one thing that'll never change.
You've got good taste!
So I'm missing the caterpillar fungus for this one, but that's actually kind of nice. Especially if you could combine it with something to make it last longer. Nothing for the quartz stuff.
What can I get you today?
Good for bait for the time being.
Give it a try! What can I get you today?
So there's 3 new fish here from the look of it. And the Emperor will give you a sending. So that can actually be a really nice shortcut if I can catch one. Be even cooler if I can catch multiple, but we'll see.
Come again!
So how many fish are left? 5 or 4? Oh, yeah, all of them up for grabs then. The theme of our exercise will be defending Heimdall. We'll start with hand-to-hand combat in the morning. Perhaps we'll play the part of the enemy. If you're the enemy, we're going to need a whole army. Since you offered, I think I'll take you up on that. Going up against someone like you should be a good experience for the kids. Glad you understand. Good luck, Randy. He's going to need it. Heading out, Class 7? Wish you success in your special ops missions in Heimdall. Focus on what lies ahead and don't let yourself be caught up in unimportant distractions. Distractions? What do you mean by that? I think she may be referring to Calvard. Or the main campus, perhaps? There are a number of ways you can interpret her words. You weren't actually referring to anything specific, were you? That's correct. You should each find your own answer. You as well, Schwarzer. Yeah, I'll take your words to heart. She always butts into her business at the last minute, and probably on purpose too. Really ticks me off. Look at it this way. Maybe she's testing you. So there's missing a word there. Or you could consider this the principal's way of showing affection. Or perhaps they're both right, Randolph. No one asked you. Guess I'll have to suck it up. Here's a straw. Go for it. Right, Schwarzer. If you're heading to the RMP, would you send a message? No, I shouldn't mix business with personal matters. Never mind then. Was it for Major Claire by any chance? I've been curious too. What is your relationship with her? I usually don't talk about personal matters, but now that Schwarzer knows, I don't really need to hide it. Major Yvelt is my cousin. Really? I knew it. I had a feeling, but it's still hard to believe. Yes, both their looks and personality are so different. But at the same time, they're somewhat similar. Either way, that was quite the surprise. Enough of this already. Quit the chit-chat and hurry to Heimdall. Major Irving has it tough. So she wants some rare herb that grows in the mountains, I'm guessing? Guarded by at least 10 super bosses? Instructor Reen, everyone? I was wondering if you could help me with something. Something? What is it? My parents sent me something. It's a legendary recipe that they found in storage. Legendary, huh? Sounds fishy. How dare you? I haven't actually eaten it before, but according to my mom, the taste is out of this world. It's on a regular's list of the top 3 dishes. You have a ranking? Now I'm curious. But being that it's legendary, is there a reason you can't cook it anymore? Yes, it requires a certain rare ingredient. It's called the moon truffle. Truffles, aren't those like rare, expensive mushrooms? Something like that, but I've never heard of moon truffles. I've never heard of it either. Pretty rare for you not to know something. In other words, it must be truly rare. That's right. It's shaped like a normal truffle, but it has a silver glisten. Some people call it the queen of all truffles. But according to my notes, they can be found around Heimdall. Really? But they're rare, so they still aren't easy to come by. They're usually found in damp, deserted areas. I see, so you're saying you want us to look for them. Precisely. The recipe calls for 1, but ideally I'd like 3. Would you be able to help me revive this legendary recipe? Once it's complete, you'll be the first to eat it. Definitely. You're all okay with this, right? Of course, we have no reason to decline. Well, can't say no to good food. I'm curious about the dish, too. We'll return to you once we've completed the task. Alright, sounds like a plan. Thank you, everyone. So, legendary recipe. And we can go out, start exploring. Still no idea how this is all going to fit together once I start editing and everything. I may have to put a break when I get into town. Reen, is that? Yeah, it's right over there. That's Heimdall, one of the biggest cities in Zemuria. It really is enormous. Heimdall, also known as the Vermilion Capital. From here you can see where it got its name. When I attended the all-girls school, I was never allowed to go out, so this is kind of refreshing. The city's so big, it's rare to need to travel beyond it. Is that so? Instructor Reen? Instructor Toa? What is it? Nothing. Let's get going. Before we head to Heimdall, though, maybe we can explore the area a bit and get some work in. Sure. Why'd you glance over at that hill? Okay, I see a Rhino-Sider. By the way, I should also mention, if you like to see Toa in the sidecar, this is your chance, because we're walking the rest of the way. Altina out, Muse in. So we can see the enemies, we can see the treasure chests. Oh my god, that thing's gonna get in the way, isn't it? The Rhino-Sider drops rare earth quartz. They don't have anything going for them. This probably drops bait. They don't really have anything going for them either. So far it's looking like it's Rhino-Sider or bust. Tyrol Balm. Need to keep an eye out for crap to bust to get my charges back. I think it's Earth Pulse and Crest R that the Rhino-Sider drops. So in case you want to get a super rare, that's the fast and easy way. Nothing there. Sirius is maxed now.
Sit! Ready!
Sublime. Virgo just got maxed. 100 of the different types. And now the moment you guys have been waiting for.
Oh, I spy some fish.
There.
So the circles will clue us in.
Got a bite.
This looks normal.
Nice.
Looks like a rainbow trout.
Not bad at all. There. Got a bite.
This is big.
This is promising.
That should be something new.
Not bad at all.
Deep Grouper. Tomomo Gem. Or Tamamo.
There.
Don't remember what that does offhand. We'll look
Got
later.
a bite. This is promising.
Another one.
It's a whopper.
I wonder if I can trade those in
There.
for anything.
Got a bite. This is promising.
Doesn't look promising. At least it's not a red perch.
I got it.
Oh my god, it is one. Damn it! Like I said that sarcastically in
There.
reference to how much trouble that fish gave me in the first
Got a
chapter.
bite. This is promising.
This is a gold salmon, isn't it?
Not bad at all.
So the thing about fishing is it causes stuff to respawn.
You're from Heimdall, aren't you, Instructor Tella?
Yep, I go home to visit on occasion.
I wish I could give you a tour of the city, but now's not the best time.
It's okay. We're gonna get this done.
So I do need to look for rocks to smash.
Shit!
Looks like the pay for these fights is starting to fall off.
Shit!
That enemy is...
Yeah, if I can't find a use for these quartz I'm getting, this is just all for nothing.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Lost Genesis R. So that puts me a little bit closer to getting that one gem. Wonder what that shiny thing is. It's shaped like a truffle? That must make it a moon truffle. What are we waiting for? Let's bag this thing and get on with it. Obtained moon truffle. It's quite aromatic. I think it's safe to say we can expect a lot from Sandy's cooking with this.
Shit! Shit! Shit!
Oh my god.
Here I go!
My turn!
Yes!
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah!
Oh my god, get in range, woman.
Yeah! Yeah!
Doing that so I don't have to run from the thing. Another fishing spot.
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
I'm getting quite a few tier balls, which I can trade in for, hopefully tier all balls.
I'm ready to go anytime. I found some treasure!
Faint 3, that actually is for her. So that saves me the trouble of trying to make it myself. You can see I'm 2/3 of the way there. Got some news for you guys. Apparently Pikachu's in the game, and he carries a Ixion Volt quartz with him. Either that or EP Cut 2, neither of which are really that great anymore. Like, the Ixion Volt is going to be helpful if you want to make another one of those Zeus gems, I think it was.
I'm gonna catch you!
Same damn thing. Well, I guess we could have one for Kurt, one for Fee, maybe. I don't know.
My, it's a big one!
What does that even do? Chance of Charm. Like, maybe I could put it on her, it's just... I'm in no real rush.
There! Here's one! It feels lively!
Would have preferred the snow crab with the U materials right now.
What a lovely fish!
This will be the last time I try casting here.
There! Here's one! It feels lively!
I'm trying to recognize what this is.
What a lovely fish!
Oh, Noble Carp. Actually, I prefer the Celestial Balm, I think, compared to whatever it would have dropped otherwise.
Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Oh my god.
Yeah!
Freaking finally. I don't know what's in the cemetery, and until I do know, I'm not making my way over there. Is that Rosine? So this is the southern gate of Heimdall. It's freaking huge. So many people even though it's barely dawn. Guess people from the surrounding area must like to come here to sell things. Seems like buses were implemented recently too. Saw those in Crossbell as well. Heard they've been using them beyond the city since last year. Is that so? Is it the same kind of bus that's used in Crossbell? Should be. Look, here it comes. Even though it's a different color, it still makes me nostalgic. But isn't there another means of transportation in Heimdall? Yes, the Orbble Tram. There's one coming right up. It's like a little train. Let's hop on and head to Heimdall Station. Good idea, it should only take about 10 minutes. My village is about an hour away from here, but all that fresh air helps give the vegetables such great depths of flavor. Now that after a short break, I'll be on my merry way to take him to the stores in the city.
I'm up!
Alright!
Since this is his hometown, we'll put him out for now. We'll start going out to small villages to teach Sunday school, so the buses really come in handy, especially since I'm just awful with directions. Bad news for you, so is the bus driver. Grandpa, you forgot your lunch. Make sure you eat it all. Right. Sari, I'm gonna be late today, so go home before me. Yes, okay, Grandpa. I ain't read what that says. Need to get to work. Today looks like it's gonna be a doozy. Not familiar with your uniforms. Did you come here on foot? In any case, welcome to the capital, Heimdall. We're in high security right now due to our current circumstances. Please be careful. Circumstances? That must be... Probably. I'm sure the governor will issue an official announcement. Let's get going already. And I need a refill, so I'll be back. Probably in a different video, though.